It's the time of year the tiny island of Chincoteague gains the attention of the world. But for the second year in a row, the pandemic forced the island town to scale down the annual Chincoteague Pony Swim and Auction that brings in millions of dollars. And money raised from the annual auction go toward caring for the ponies on Chincoteague Island. Also goes toward the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Company, and that's where I am right now, along with Denise Bowden. How you doing?
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
Good. So you just came off another week of ponies without the carnival and everything this year.
Yeah. It's it's tough not having the carnival, but thank goodness the auction was successful like last year, and I just can't say enough about the people out there that have supported us throughout the last 2 years. It's just been tremendous.
It's been almost a record-breaking year, right?
Yes, it was a record-breaking year. $420,000 auction, and just unheard of.
Yeah.
And I was at the auction watch party, and one of our older members that's been in quite a long time was sitting there, and I just looked over at him and I said, "We've come a long way, haven't we?" And he says, "I've never seen anything like it."
Yeah.
And the support has just been tremendous from the people out there, and our hearts are we're just so grateful for that.
Sure.
It's just been unimaginable.
Unimaginable. So what was the highest bid on a pony this year?
$25,500.
Wow.
And that was for a buyback pony. There's a group out there called the Chincoteague Legacy Group. They formed back in 2015 after our famous stallion Surfer Dude died, and they had their eye on one of his offspring, and so they formed, and it's a group of people from all over the country, and they get together and pool their money together, and they bought a buyback, and they've been doing it every year since 2015.
Okay, but I mean, you made the money, but you didn't have the carnival and the swim and all that. You are going to get back to that.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is our goal for next year. We've already started planning already. My thought is, and I feel like I speak on behalf of the rest of the people in the fire company, once you would get away from something like that, then all the love and the admiration and the romance of the whole pony story just kind of goes away. We have to bring that back, get everybody back together, look at people's faces in the crowd, see those kids when they're all happy getting a pony and things like that, and be able to, be with your friends and be with people that you haven't seen in a couple of years. And it means so much to us to be able to be down there and people come up to us and say, "Oh, brought my kids here when I, got my grandkids now," things like that. So it's more than just the swim itself or the auction itself. It's about all of us being together.
Sure. Now, of course, the people who come for the swim, I mean, the population of Chincoteague Island, what is it, like quadruple, if not more?
We have a year-round population of about 3,000 people, and Pony Swim Week, that can swell up to 15,000, 20,000 people that are actually here. Pony Swim Day, we actually see an influx on the island itself on that day up to 35,000 to 40,000 people.
We wanted to talk to you a little bit about our little orphan pony. Of course, folks have heard the story about Moonbeam, whose mother sadly passed away. So Moonbeam is in your care now.
Moonbeam is in our care. She is doing great. We have one mare and foal down there, and when we brought her in and introduced her to them, the mare and the foal just stuck right with her.
Really?
And they've really just taken her into their little circle there, and it's so fun to watch her and the other foal just run all around the carnival grounds. And her injury has healed up really, really well. Still a slight limp if you're really focusing on her and watching for it, but to the average person you would never know that she had anything wrong at all, but she has acclimated herself really, really well.
That's wonderful. I'm glad you have a community for Moonbeam down
here. We're very, very happy to have her. She's a sweet little thing, and she's going to live out her rest of her life with our herd and never to be sold at auction or anything like that. She's going to stay right with us, so we're happy to have her.
That's wonderful. And finally, I want to just you wanted to give a shout out to the Saltwater Cowboys, who work so hard every year.
You and I have discussed this before. People see my face, they hear my voice, they see me on Facebook, they see me on TV, see me, at the carnival grounds. I'm just the person that brings all that information out to the forefront. Those Saltwater Cowboys, and even though I'm a member of the Pony Committee myself, but those Saltwater Cowboys I will never be able to say enough about them. They're the ones that are behind the scenes, that are dirty, dusty, sweat, blood, tears, the whole thing, that actually make this event happen. And without them, there's no way, you know, this event would ever survive and do what it's doing. I like to call them my boys because that's the way I feel about them. And you know, one of our oldest cowboys is 88 years old.
Oh, wow.
And he was actually riding this past week with everybody, and I light up when I see him because, and the crowd goes crazy over him. And when we actually have the actual swim and everything, and I'm down there at Pony Swim Lane, and I'll ask the crowd, I'll say, how about a shout out for those Saltwater Cowboys? The crowd goes crazy. They make it happen, and they're my boys. I love them, and they do such a fantastic job.
Well, we're looking forward to coming down here next year to see your boys, to see the swim, to see the auction, to see the carnival and the parade. 2022 is going to be a great year on Chincoteague, isn't
Look,
it?
you know, the things that we're planning for next year's carnival, it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Looking forward
Yes.
to it. Denise Bowden with the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Company. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.